that part.
Happy birthday. Yeah, he's so cute. Well, we're both tired and we're gonna go play racquetball. Let's see how that goes.
We don't have to. We can just go sit in the hot tub. Or at least you can sit in the hot tub, and I'll watch.
You can put your legs in.
Yeah, let's go do that, and we'll figure out if we want to play racquetball or not.
And I made, well, they're not finished yet, so I'll show them to you later. Later. Whenever I sing happy birthday.
Stay nice and cozy, guys. It's probably warmer under the porch. I'll make you a house one of these days.
They will love that, won't you?
What's that?
A warm house.
Oh yeah. We'll get it for you. Kayla ordered some fun, nice stuff for you. I have a question.
When is it coming? Okay, I remember how I said I was going to show you what I made and when I sang happy birthday and all that stuff.
You didn't sing me happy birthday yet.
I didn't sing you happy birthday. Well, anyway, we already ate and like...
I will get myself another one.
Ruined it. We had... I made, originally I was going to make whoopie pies or gobs or whatever you people call them. So I made the cake round parts and then I made icing, but the icing didn't thicken ever. So we just kind of dipped it in, and we also had vegan coconut cappuccino ice cream, and so we made ice cream sandwiches.
I picked it.
You picked it. Happy birthday to Steven.
I don't have my cake and ice cream
Happy
yet.
birthday to Steven. Happy birthday, dear Stevens. Happy birthday to you. You just wanted to have another one. Wow, that's a real big one. Whoa, looks really good.
Oh, my.
Nope, I'm really full. I was full before I started eating cake and ice cream.
That's pretty good. What is the cake of?
The cake is garbanzo bean flour and coconut flour and coconut sugar and psyllium husk and potato starch. Grain free. They're grain free.
They're good. That's moist.
Oh yeah, and so then we were up there watching Star Trek, and we heard this big and I just thought it was like a dump truck, but then we looked outside and there's a fire truck and stuff, and think it might be a car crash. Who knows? Anyway, I gotta get stuff ready for tomorrow and gotta go back to work. Gotta go make the donuts.
Make the bagels.
Yeah, bagels.
You don't make the bagels, you just put the bagels out for people to buy.
Yeah.
3-day weekend though, that was nice, huh?
Yeah, I'm tired though. It's the only problem is whenever I consistently get up early, then I'm just like consistently tired. And then that's when I start to not want to go to work. Whenever I can't regain that like normalcy. Good night.
I hear a crash and a scratch and a Steven. I come down and find a floor full of sauce. I feel real bad. She like grew the tomatoes and harvested and spiced them and cooked them and boiled and strained and did all this stuff and poured it into another thing and boiled it to seal them, just for it to fall on the floor and break. Sad times. Do we save it one, or was there one, or was there two? I'm try and walk over here and see what I can see without it. Oh, nope, it was just the one. That's super unfortunate. Alright, let's clean this up. Himalayan pink salt is $3.99 a pound at Pate's. Good morning. Hey, you may be wondering to yourself, why is there only one bike on the bike rack? Well, let me tell you a little story. It all starts this morning when I decided to take my wife to work.
Driving. Then we're gonna end the vlog with getting in a car accident.
That would just make it so exciting, Kayla. But I'm just driving her right here to Walmart.
Yeah, well, it's a Walmart parking lot.
Well, yeah. Anyways, I take Kayla to work this morning, and I noticed that I'm like, I need to get air in this tire. But I remembered I have an alarm set at 10 or 10:30 for today to call and get an appointment to get tires changed. So it's like I know that I need to get tires changed. And so I think to myself, well, I should get this filled for now with air so that, so that it's good. And so I drop Kayla off and I go to GetGo down the road to fill it with air, and their air pump is out of order. And I'm like, oh man, okay, that's fine. So I'm like, okay, I'll just go over to Sheetz. There's a Sheetz over there that is open, because the one that's close is there being under construction still. But I'll just go to the one that's open. So I go over towards that one, and all of a sudden I go down the highway, and I'm like, what is this? So I pull over, and I look, and the tires go poof, and there's like a hole, like a finger stick through the tire-sized hole. And
I got my phone.
And I'm like, well, that's not cool. And so what's up? And so I go to change the tire, and I get our scissor jack and start jacked up the car, and I went to change the tire, but we're on such of a hill that it slides off the jack and falls down and like completely kapoops on the tire and like blows all the excess air out. I'm like, oh man, this isn't cool either. So at that point, I'm like, well, I need to get to flat ground. So I take the car and I drive up the hill very slowly drive up the hill, and then I get to the flat part, and then I can't get the tire off. I get the lug nuts off, can't get the tire off.
Why don't you get me
A kombucha? What type? Okay. This story has been interrupted by kombucha, which is a-okay. So I'm like, well, what do I do about getting this tire off? And I dropped my phone at one point trying to use it as a flashlight to see what I was doing. And the screen's broken, and it like ran out of power instantly. So I quickly shot off a text to David, said, hey, how important is your 8 a.m. class? Could you come get me or something? And then my phone died. So I was like, well, I'm gonna walk over to Panera, because I had dropped Kayla off like an hour and a half ago at that point. So I walked over to Panera and walk inside and ask her for her phone, and she just looks at me like, oh, you came to visit me nice and early. I like this. And didn't notice that I was still in my pajamas and stuff like that. She was having a rough morning herself. So I get my phone, and I get David's phone number from Mom, and then I call my brother, and I don't call him, I text him. And then I look stuff up on the internet, and it's like, you can get the tire off if you just hit it really hard, just keep banging it. So I'm like, oh, okay. So I decided to go back to the car and give it another shot, because it was light out at this point. So I walk on over to the car, and I knock on the wheel with the lug nut remover. Still not coming off. But then I get the idea, well, if I turn the steering wheel, maybe that'll pull it off. So finally, I got the wheel off, and it worked. But it had moved the car so that part of it was on the asphalt, part of it was on dirt, and the jack wouldn't really like that. And so I just waited until David got there, because he was like 5 minutes away at that point. So I just waited for him, and then we got the car jacked up, got the new tire put on. I called the car shop place while I was waiting, and got an appointment. So, whew, that was a busy morning. I'll have Kayla tell you about her busy morning. Hers was super, super busy too. Not right now, though, because she's still in busy mode. As the day wore on, my phone got more and more bleh until we're like that. Kayla? She wants me to get laundry, guys. I'm gonna get laundry. Actually, I don't know if you can see it as well as I can see it. It's really purpley everywhere. So much purpley. It doesn't look so bad on the camera. Maybe I'll just look at my phone through the camera. Alright, we're gonna go to sleep and then wake up tomorrow and do more stuff. Hopefully not the same stuff that we did today, because I spent most of the day with the car. And I don't like that. Okay, go get laundry and say goodnight. Good night!